morning or afternoon or evening or whatever time frame it is that you're watching from. My name is Scott. I'm with Toxical Woodworks, and today's Tuesday's takeaway we're going to talk about a certain type of wood. For today, I chose Wenge. I figure here and there I'll do some videos on specific types of wood that aren't used very often or aren't found that often when you're out looking for furniture or even wood you just can't find at the big box store. So today I figured I'd pick Wenge. Reason I pick Wenge, there's some woods that you paint when it comes to furniture, which is perfectly fine. And then sometimes you just want wood that naturally speaks for itself. And Wenge is one of those. A lot of times you can go to the big box store or whatever and you can pick up oak or you can pick up pine or maple or generic ones that are out there that, yes, they look okay, but the only way to truly get vibrant colors out of them is to use things like stains, which isn't bad because you have the opportunity to go to the store, pick a wood, and then you can pick any color you want. But if you want something that naturally speaks for itself, then you're going to want to find woods that, yes, they're not as available, they'll cost a little more, but they naturally speak for themselves. And I keep repeating that, but it makes sense. And the reason is, when you pick something like this, Wenge, you can look at it. This is the natural color from the hardwood store that I purchased it at. There's no stains to this. It naturally comes in this dark espresso color. So if you want to have a modern luxury look for furniture or projects or what have you, buying a wood like Wenge will give it to you. I'm going to cover quick 3 little reasons of why Wenge is a great pick to use for your projects, furniture, or what have you. First reason, the color does all the talking. This is natural. You don't have to pay for stain or anything like that to get this natural espresso finish. And if you look at it, it has a natural espresso finish. Go a little closer. It's almost black, but leaning more towards that dark chocolate tone. It has tight, straight grain, so it's not that hard to work with. However, it is a hard wood. It does have a hardness, and I mark all of mine on the ends. So this Wenge has a hardness of 1930, which, if you look on the hardness scale, just means it's going to be a lot rougher on your tools. It's going to be a little harder on your tools, a little harder to work with. However, it does work very well because it has this stain, or not stain, grain that you can follow. And when working, it's easier to follow something that's straight grain than it is to follow something that has gnarly grain going all over that could tear out at any given point or time and is more unpredictable. Wenge is more predictable. There's no stains, there's no dyes, there's no faking anything with it. You get what you get. The second reason, it's dense. It's genuinely hard. I just explained that. So it pushes off, for way of speaking, it pushes off shock and abrasion in a way that other hardwoods can't. And it truly is a high traffic type of wood. And what I mean by high traffic, it can be used for hardwood floors. It can take a lot of that bruntness. I wouldn't recommend using Wenge for hardwood floors necessarily because it's not the cheapest type of wood to use. But if you want little accents in it, or even in furniture, if you're going to have furniture that is going to get a lot of use, or maybe not, this is the type of wood that you would want to either build it out of if you're looking for this dark color, or if you want something that has this dark color accent, has an espresso accent that is going to be very durable and last for decades, if not lifetimes. So it's built like it means business. It can be used for multiple things, flooring all the way to furniture. The last reason, it has the same density and residence that other woods have. It's also known as a tone wood, which what that means is it's used a lot when it comes to musical instruments. Luthiers use it and drum makers use it as well because it has a rich tone, not just to the color, but the resonance when you're playing that instrument. It gives a deeper tone to it. So it's a great thing for, like I said, accents, but also great for making instruments as well. So here we are at the end, and I'll talk about, just rehash it, why Wenge? Out of all the woods that are out there, why would you choose Wenge? Well, first, you have a bold visual contrast. It's a dark, high-end look that you can't fake with stains. Stains you can add as many colors, but when it comes to Wenge, you can't fake it. It has an extreme durability. It's very dense, hard, and it's truly made for daily use. Can't get by that. Lastly, it has a premium feel. Wenge, along with a lot of other hardwoods that are out there and exotic woods that you can't go and get at a big box store anywhere you go, it has that premium feel. Now, you are going to pay, for the most part, a premium price unless you can catch it on sale here or there, but you're going to pay that premium price, but in the end, it's truly one of those you pay for what you get. So, best way to look at it, if you truly want to make a statement, make it with Wenge. So, we come to the end and we say, why Wenge? I say, why not? Alright, make sure, if you like these videos, to hit that subscribe button, follow us for more, and until next time, stay unforgettable, like Wenge. Talk to you later.